well, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And I said, well, so is bringing up a 5-year-old.
What's up?
Yeah. I'm missing Noah like crazy though. This time, for some reason, like before I left, like he was begging me not to go. Like he was begging me. Daddy, I really please don't go, please don't go, please stay. Yeah, I was like really tugging on the heartstrings because he's like getting really upset and emotional. Yeah, he's just been missing me, so we've been speaking every day. Got a bit emotional last night. Just thinking about everything. Just going, I was kind of thinking about the combination of the last 18 months and everything else, where it's at, and just wondering how I can fit more fatherhood in. And they sent across the proposed calendar for next year, for that global tour. So yeah, I think there's kind of that playing in my head, and you know, I'm missing him, and but then there's that part of me that's like, well, you know, these opportunities don't come along, and it's like, well, neither does being a parent. That's all good. Game on.
Mr. Superhuman.
I always feel it. Feeling very human. But yeah, I'm missing that little guy a lot at the moment. Hey. How are you, brother?
Good, how are you?
I'm unstoppable.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Good morning.
How are you, man?
Unstoppable. Good to see you, man. What's going on?
Not too much. Welcome to America.
America!
That's a lot of food.
Oh, are they taking the piss? You're taking the piss.
No, dude.
In my head, it didn't look that big.
You said like 10 or 12 the other night.
I think let's just go 10. 10. Let's go 10.
In my head, it was a great idea. Like, I think it's a lot to look like.
Noah here?
No.
Because I was going to say, because he can have...
Oh, he can have the first 4, and I'm just like, sorry.
You will be.
Yeah. Something that might be good is we're going to talk about the Unstoppable launch, the podcast, and you might want to just, if you can bring up top charts, what categories, business. This will just look good to show. We're at number 2.
Okay. Take a screenshot of that.
Okay.
And just text it to me and I can put it up on a slide.
We haven't even launched yet, and we're already at number 2 on the business podcast. So superhuman performance is not doing the incredible. Superhuman performance is pushing the limits of what you can do. You don't have to be fucking Clark Kent after hours in order to be superhuman. You just have to know what your ceilings are and be conscious of what your ceilings are, conscious of what your limitations are, but then be consciously pushing those limits and finding out where is that discomfort zone. And I'm not saying you live in that discomfort zone, but what I am saying is you visit it so regularly that you've got a fucking visa. I actually really liked that. I would have... That was actually pretty good. And I had to pause for a giggle. This happens to me all the time. Like when you just start seeing that, like awareness and consciousness is just like this hub. And when you start to see all the things that connect to it, you just start to realize that consciousness is a cure for so many things.
It's those moments when you're in bed and you want to pull the covers over your sheets that are actually the most important moments of the journey.
Thanks so much, man.
Dude, thank you. Thank you.
Put on an amazing event and people here, the energy, intellect.
Oh, you wait till tomorrow. Yeah, you know, I've got some podcast interviews to do. Actually, we should probably get you into the podcast.
I would love to do that.
It's called Unstoppable. Actually, yeah, that'd be
Let's
really...
do that.
Yeah.
How long are you here for?
Yeah, so I never have my playlist on shelf.
Did you guys see the Elon Musk interview? He had this great quote that he said, happiness is reality minus expectations. I was like, wow, that's actually quite profound. You know, these environments is oftentimes when stuff comes up, but the good thing about being in environments like this, when stuff comes up, you're surrounded by so much support that you can work on it and work through it. It's like anything. You don't get fit unless you try. You know, you don't build your business unless you do something to build your business. And yeah, because I've been kind of just wait, well, I'll meet someone at some point. It's just like, unless I make an effort, I don't think I'm not sure it's going to happen. But I'm supposed to be here for a couple of weeks, but I'm thinking about going home early. Yeah, I'm just missing Noah at the moment. You know, it's always the same way. Like whenever you're scaling a business, you don't make money for the first 5 to 10 years because you're busy taking that profit and you're investing it into people that enable you to step back, and you step back at the end of 5 years, but you now don't have to be there. but now you have your life where you can go and, you know, invest in another business or do something else, or, you know, create something, or go to Thailand, sit on the beach in Thailand if you want to. You know, one of the things that we do constantly in our team, and I know a lot of the guys do it here, is you throw out the invitation. You know, guys, right now, you know, we're growing, the business is scaling, and I just want everyone here to know, like, there's an opportunity for everyone in this table to lead should they want to. Please don't wait for me to come and give you a title or for a badge or anything like that, but if you do want to lead, just put your hand up and we can put you on a leadership development path in the business that will give you a career path that could end up, you know, with you running the business. I've said to almost, of the 40 people in my team, I've said to at least 30 people, if you want to run this business in the next 5 years, you absolutely can. It's yours. Just show me that you want it, and you create the pathway. Tell me the pathway that you want, and I'll support it and provide the framework. So I'm just wondering, if you threw that invitation out there, what natural leadership talent you would allow to emerge that's probably sitting under you that you haven't even perhaps considered.
This is where I find is that I don't find our teams big enough for that. But like, there's still
there's 5 people there, 5 leaders,
Yeah.
8 people, 8 leaders. There's got to be. I'd be amazed that if you threw that invitation out to 8 people that you didn't get at least 2 or 3 bites.
Yeah.
If you sat down one-on-one and just said, hey, listen, just want to connect, how's it going? By the way, the business is scaling and I just want to put it out there. You know, we're going to be looking to develop some leaders within the business. Would you be interested in being developed as a leader in this organisation as we grow? If you went and said that, if you did that one-on-one with 8 people, I would be fucking amazed if you didn't get at least 2 or 3, like, chomps.
Yeah.
Nice. The fact that you can own the stage the way that you did, it's going to open up a lot more opportunity.
Yeah, it's confusing because it's kind of shifted a little bit from a purpose perspective.
The stage has that ability.
Reignite.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, so very on point today, trying to figure out whether it's a little bit of the shiny object or whether it's...
Mate, the stage is intoxicating and it can really f people up because they get on stage and all of a sudden like, I want to be a speaker. And it's just like, well, hang on, no, you just like the feeling of being a speaker. You know, Bruce is a perfect example. I want to be a coach. Bruce, you don't have to be a coach to be a coach. You've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 people in your team. They all need coaching. Coach them, you know, express through them. So even if there is an aspect of you that's like, oh, fuck, maybe there is something in it for me, there's ways that you can adapt it to what it is that you do that, you know, are only beneficial long term. A 4-year-old riding a motorbike. Oh, what?
Are you joining us?
I am, sorry, I was just getting the kumbaya. I think the problem is actually really quite simple. It's just a marketing issue. You know, you've just got to put some content together.
Never really nailed marketing.
This is your opportunity. Like, just look at 3 different themes that you find people come to your salon for consistently and create 3 series of 3 to 5 videos for each theme. At the end of each one, have a little of the 5 things you need to know when getting your hair colour done, or the 5 most toxic chemicals in hair colour that the industry doesn't want you to know. Just something, little call to action, and then follow up with your like your call to action, which could be a coupon, discount code, promote some kind of a promotion. And the second thing I do is I'd literally just look for I'd geo search every influencer in your local market, and then just outreach. Come in for it. Would love to bring you in. The way I'd frame it is, look, guys, we're currently developing our influencer strategy. What we'd love to do is right now we're interviewing all of the top influencers, and we're looking to work with 1 or 2. We would love you to come in so that we can get to know you. We're going to style your hair, cut your hair, colour your hair for free as our way of just getting to know you. And at the end of it, if we get along, then we'll look at how we could possibly do this and give you what we're looking at is a 1 to 2 to 3 year contract where you'll get your hair cut, coloured and styled for free for the next 12 months to 3 years. I should warn you, we have gone out to 12, 15, 36 other influencers. So if you're interested, let's get the conversation moving. Yeah. So create a bit of urgency, massive value in that. Get them in, style their hair, do a good job, and they'll be like, how do we do this? What do we do? And then if you do a great job, they'll be the ones saying, this is amazing, how do we work together? And then you get to dictate terms. Versus if you bring them in, they go, okay, well, you're going to give me a free haircut. Well, then what do I have to do? Well, we would like to, 2 posts a month, and that seems a little bit light, but you give a woman a beautiful haircut, she'll do anything for you within reason. Exactly. First time I ever did, I literally decided, I stood up at an event to introduce myself, I was sucked at it. So I literally decided the next day that I was going to run a seminar. I rang a hotel in Brisbane, I booked 2 nights back to back, 6 weeks out, and then I went to every Toastmasters between now and then. I possibly could. I went to every networking event where I had to stand up and introduce myself. Use the side pressure. To me, honestly, I see our greatest opportunity right now is North America. I've got to be able to maintain a healthy balance of life. And wow, it's freezing in here. Where's the heater? Look, there is FOMO. Like, wow, what if I miss out? And what if... It's a lot to say no to, because it's income, exposure, great marketing, networking, but still, combine all of that, no, it's still more important. If I choose in this moment, I'd be choosing for everyone else. I wouldn't be choosing for me. I see it as a great opportunity for networking, great opportunity to launch global. And some people say, well, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And I say, well, so is bringing up a 5-year-old.
Yes,
he's only going to be 5 for 1 year.
Exactly.
Of course, see. I was sitting in bed last night. Yeah, I've just been thinking a lot. We work so hard and we strive so hard to create the things that we do, but it's always got to be in context. Doing something for a purpose, doing something for a reason. And I think for me now, I just want to be focusing more on, the holistic purpose of what I'm doing, like being happy, number 1, healthy, number 2, number 3, whole. And for me, I feel for the journey that I'm on, in terms of where I'm in in terms of the journey that I'm on, my life journey, like being a father is important. Like it's very therapeutic. It's a huge part of my healing. I want to start involving Noah more at the events. Normally he's good with me traveling, but this is the first time where the last night I was with him, he was begging me not to go. Aww. Yeah, I've got to work out a way to try and bring him with me more. How cool is water vapor? I'm swimming.
You're dripping in gold, it never gets old. Everything you touch, you make it seem like it has never been told. You're seeking your zone, you're seeking your zone.
But mate, absolutely loving everything we're doing.
You wait, mate, this weekend, we haven't even started. How long's it been since seeing the kids?
2 weeks now.
Ooh.
We've been here 2 weeks.
2 weeks now.
Wow, I've been here like 4 days and I was crying in bed last night missing my kids.
And they say, "Mate, could you stop thinking about work?" I say, "Sorry, man, I can't." How? Whoever had this mind that can stop? Because I can't stop. And I can't stop, and I can't.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
What do you do?
Meditation. Like if I don't meditate, I'm
You should do more.
If you can, because sometimes it's hard, because I've had these episodes so bad where I can't meditate. Like I sit there and close my eyes and it's like, it'll throw me out of it. It'll like throw me out of it. And I just keep trying. And that's when I just, shower, perfect. Sit in the shower, just feel a shower, feel. Just feel the sensation, feel the sensation. Do that for 25 minutes and that's a meditation. It's learning to be in control of who's the one thinking. Because sometimes our thoughts become so wild that like we can't control them. Like they just, okay, I want to stop thinking, but I can't. But the goal is to learn how to control the mind. Learn how to calm the mind.
Self-awareness, you say?
Yeah, presence. Presence is the awareness of the monkey mind and being aware, oh, no, I've got this thought, okay, I'll just let it go. Come back. Oh, there's another thought. Oh, I'm thinking again. Bring it back. And when you first start, but then over time it's like, I'm going deeper. Oh, then there's a little thought. Oh, I'll bring myself back. Oh, I'm going a bit deeper now. So meditation's like going to the gym. You can't expect to squat 200 on your first day, You got to start with a bar, do high reps and then slowly build up to it. And then over time, you can squat big numbers. Someone brings out something big and heavy, you go, I can fucking squat that. That's easy, man. Yeah. That's a problem.
And what a better gift, mate, you give us. This is the most beautiful gift that you can give
man,
us.
I appreciate it, dude.
K2.
Interesting day, hey?
Yeah,
Oh my God, it's like we fill this place. This is incredible. It is, it is an absolute honour and a pleasure to welcome so many of you to Superhuman. This event was actually going to originally coincide with the launch of our podcast, which was originally going to be called Superhuman, but this event has been in the making for a very long time. What's your name?
His name's Noah.
Oh, hi, Noah. Hi. Good to meet you. My little boy's name is Noah as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's a picture of him right there.
Yeah, you are a special boy. You got a big future ahead of you. I can tell. I want another one of those rolls. Is there any chance I can get another one of those beef rolls?
Cheers, I'll just grab 2 of them.
Thank you.
Any final words?
Love is the answer. When in doubt, make love. Not war. If you can't make love, make a sandwich. Or a hot dog.